GETTY Elżbieta Bieńkowsk said Poland poses a bigger threat to the EU European Commissioner. Elżbieta Bieńkowska said Poland has abdicated its role as leader of Europe's Eastern Bloc as it fails to compromise on controversial domestic and judicial reforms. Europe is facing a crisis over the right-wing Law and Justice PiS party's plans to change how judges are hired and fired, that critics warn will give ministers too much political sway over the courts. Brussels say it contravenes European law and has even threatened to suspend Poland's voting rights. As tensions threaten to boil over, eurocrats threaten to trigger Article 7 and temporarily boot the country off the European Council. The punishment would be unprecedented as it is the first time the measure has ever been used. GETTY Poland is involved in an escalating row with the EU. Poland poses a greater danger for the EU than Brexit. Elżbieta Bieńkowsk, but Ms. Bieńkowska, a former deputy prime minister of Poland, hinted the European Union must tread carefully as Warsaw poses a greater threat bigger than that of when Britain voted to unshackle itself from the bloc. Speaking at the European Forum for New Ideas in the Polish Baltic resort town of Sopot, the Commissioner for Industry warned the PiS poses a greater danger for the EU than Brexit. Ms. Bieńkowska also warned of the danger of a two-speed Europe, where founding members become increasingly integrated but newer Eastern nations move at a slower pace will further isolate Poland, according to politics news site Politico. She added Poland has abdicated its role as leader of this part of Europe. It will take a very long time, and I think never, to rebuild its position. GETTY PiS has been on collision course with the EU since 2015. The staunchly conservative PiS has been on a collision course with Brussels since it introduced sweeping changes to Poland's institutions when it came into power in late 2015. PiS denies it is undermining democratic standards in the largest ex-communist EU country, but Brussels, along with many other member states, the Polish opposition and rights activists, has been sounding the alarm for months. At the heart of the row is the Polish parliament rushed through a raft of legislation which critics said increased executive control over the Constitutional Tribunal, the highest court in the land, shortly after it came into power.